Hello my friends, Wolf Tiger here, and I'm coming at you Monday afternoon with yet another fine episode of The Things That Make You Go, the series that takes an editorial look at the realm of video games and technology. Something interesting caught my eye in the news today. As it turns out, the new Sniper Elite 3 for the Xbox One has a 10 gigabyte mandatory day one patch. That's right, before you can even play the game, you have to download an additional 10 gigabytes just to get the thing running. Let me get you the details on this story. The retail version of next week's shooter Sniper Elite 3 will require a 10 gigabyte day one patch on Xbox One, developer Rebellion has revealed. This update makes various improvements to the FPS, and also brings the entire game's install size down to 19 gigabytes from 21 gigabytes, the studio told Eurogamer in a new interview. The central purpose of Sniper Elite 3 Day 1 update, however, is to sync data between the game's retail discs and the Xbox Live Digital Download Edition. In the several weeks between sending the code off to manufacturers and release, rather than sit around or take a break, we've continued to work on the game, making improvements and optimizations, the developer said. Wow, a 10 gigabyte day one required patch, and on a console to boot. That is just insane, and it shouldn't be acceptable. I mean, if your game requires that much of a download before you can play the game, it's coming out broken. Simple as that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to download a file this size right from the boot. Just a few years ago, this would have been unacceptable, as it should be now. And the worst part about it is, the game isn't even out yet. No, it doesn't even come out for another couple weeks, but now customers know what's on the disc is broken. What they sent out to the stores is not a finished product. No, if you want to play the game, you have to install your 21 gigabyte install, plus download another 10 gigabyte day one patch just to get your game working right. Does that seem wrong to anybody else? And honestly, how much different can the retail version be from the digital download edition? It can't be that much, unless perhaps the retail version isn't even completed. Heck, it makes me wonder if the game itself isn't even done yet, and they're just pushing something out the door to make a deadline. I know some people out there are gonna say, give them a break. They're performing a service for their customers, assuring that the game works at launch. But honestly, why didn't they do this before? Why did they wait till after the discs were printed up, burned, and sent out to retailers? What did the stores get? A broken product? Why wasn't it done earlier? Heck, it makes me wonder if the game is even actually done now, or are we seeing yet another case of stores getting a beta and the customers being the beta testers? This is getting ridiculous. I mean, we see a gigabyte here, a gigabyte there, developers shipping out games with these patches required. Oh, what's 10 gigabytes? That's no big deal. People aren't going to complain. We just need to get this game out on time and then let the customers find out that the game is actually broken, so then we can fix it for them and make them happy. I mean, this whole thing just makes me sad. Why can't we actually see games completed on time? Why do we have to see developers, publishers rush out titles just to have a certain time frame? Why can't they actually make a game, finish it, and have it ready when it's ready? But that's just how I feel about it. What's really important is how the customers feel about it. So let's see how the customers of this franchise feel about a day one patch of this magnitude. As always, we'll keep our eyes open and see what happens next. That's all for now. Peace out.